Hi guys and welcome. It is Sunday, September 24th and I'm getting on very late. Have to apologize. Didn't get a chance to get a lot of stuff done yesterday, so I am going to go ahead and start this now. I have a very few examples for you just because I didn't get a lot done yesterday, so I'm sorry about that, but life happens, right? All right, so we're going to finish up this Precious Pinecones. And I am going to go ahead and I am going to cut a piece of Berry Vanilla that's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let's see, let me put that right there. We're going to get this centered up here. So it's going to be 1 3/4, kind of like that, I think, right? Let me go. So it's 1 1/2 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then halfway there because I did a 1/4. All right. Does that look right? There, I think that's right. All right. Going to take some correction tape and put it right down the middle. So we're going to divide this off into 4 quadrants, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I need to make that one, make sure that one's long enough. And it is. All right. Just remember that this correction tape is a little bit slippery, so you don't want to get ink spillage over it. All right, let me come over here. Let me grab our colors we're going to use. I think I'm going to use, and where's my old olive? I'm going to use these 4 colors. All right, we have to have out our piercing mat. Let me get out a clean one because I really mucked up the other one. All right, so let's go ahead here. Remember, we're going to stamp off once if we're doing the main side. I'm going to start with the detailed side so I can kind of see where this is going. I'm just going to go ahead and go my full strength here. Go like that. And I'm just going to have a little peak here. I don't want to go over that tape though. I want to keep it in its own quadrant. Okay, let me go ahead and clean this off. I like the chamois better than the Stampin' Scrub for this because the Stampin' Scrub seems to pull the stamp off. All right, so let's go here. Let's stamp off once. Oh, I don't know. Let me get a better inking. There we go. All right, so I'm going to line that up. And I'm just going to go ahead and line this one up here. There'll be enough ink left on it for that. Okay, so that one is done. Let's go to our next one. Oh, not smart to do that. All right, I am going to lay this over here. Hopefully it doesn't do anything to my computer, laying it on the computer. All right, oh, I am missing one. Is this still stuck on there? No, it must be on one of my blocks somewhere. Oh, there it is. Here it is. All right, so the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 2 leaves. I'm going to put them on the block at the same time. Let's cover up our Cajun Craze. Let's go to Old Olive. All right, so we're going to go like this, this. Let's just get a little bit of a corner in there. All right, you know what I need to do? Let me just grab a piece of cardstock here because I want to get in that corner too. So let's just go like this. All right, let's clean it off. And let's flip that over. Now, when I do the shadow, I'm only going to have one on. And I'm going to put it both ways because I'm not sure which one matches up. I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. All right, so let's go like this. All right, so now we have that one. Wonderful. Oh, how did I get it on there? Oh, it must have slid under. All right, well, it is what it is. Now you know it's an original Roxi card because there's a mistake on it. And don't we just love mistakes? Love them. All right, don't know how I did that. I thought I had that right up to there. Must not have. Must have moved it. Okay. Let's go ahead now with the cherry cobbler. I'm going to do, let's see, let me grab out another block. Sorry for the loud noise. It's right by the microphone. So let's go like this. Let's go ahead and flip it around. Flip it around. Stamp it off once. And let's go in there. Remember, we're matching up the bow part. The little ends aren't going to meet up. All right, and we're going to leave this for the greeting. So let's go ahead and pull this off. You know what, let me get a wipe first. Make sure I don't have any ink on my hands because I'm going to get ink on it when I pull off the Post-it tape. All right, so let's go ahead, pull that off. You can keep these for future use. And now if you wanted to, you could go ahead and take a blending brush. And I think I'm going to and just lightly color in that. So let's go like this first. Go like this. Oh, you know what would work really good for this? Duh. I haven't used it in a while. Let me find it. It's in this drawer down here somewhere. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. And you could use bigger, but here's your masking paper, right? Stampin' Up masking paper. And look how that's going to be perfect. So let's go ahead, pull it off. I have a little bit of a halo there, not going to be that big of a deal. Let me see. Let me grab another sheet and just cut off a little piece. Oh my gosh, very hard to get out of there. You gotta be careful too, because it's so thin that you can grab 2 sheets without knowing it. All right. Let's go ahead with this. Put that right there. Again, I'm leaving just a little bit there so you can see. Let's go ahead and do our little lines. All right, and when you pull this off, to me, it's better to pull it off as a diagonal. That way it's less likely to rip your cardstock. It doesn't really, but sometimes if you're very aggressive with it, it will rip your cardstock. That's my masking tape ripping, not the cardstock. There we go. All right. Now I got to be careful there, because see how that pulled up some color? So I'm going to be very careful that I mask that more off. Try to line it up but not get it completely over, because I want to leave just a little hint of that there so you don't have that ghosting effect. So let's go ahead and put this one down. Let's go ahead, take some off. And go ahead and get that. All right, let's go ahead and pull that off. Just pull it off easily. All right. Hopefully this didn't leave any red mark from earlier. All right. So there you are. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the saying. This is a saying from So Sincere, which is $1 Million Achiever Sandy Hancock. And I just like this little saying. So let's go ahead and put this down. Put that over there to wash. Now let's think of the colors we're going to use. Let's go ahead and use, what do we want to pull out of there? Let's go ahead and let's originally do Cajun Craze. So now since this is 3 1/4, you're going to make this 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. So let's go ahead and do that. 3 1/2 this way. 3 1/2 this way. This will give us a nice little frame. Don't worry, I'm still going to cover that up. Don't worry. Start in the middle, so if you have any blobs, it goes to the middle, and then let's go like that. Okay, looking good so far. All right, now let's see. You know what? I think what I'm going to do, let me, oh, I hit the microphone, so sorry. I'm going to grab out this red ribbon. This is from, sorry, that's right by the microphone. This is right by the, I'm sorry, this is in the annual catalog. Let's see if I can do a quick little bow to go over that spot. Tighten it up, make it smaller. Tighten it up, make it a little bit smaller still. Look, and I did that without my bow easy. Usually I have to always use my bow easy. And even though I have a ribbon there, I'm not too worried. Oh, I have to grab my scissors again. I'm sorry. I'll leave them out this time. Figure out which side I like better. That side looks better. I'm going to put that right there so it covers up that little spot that I don't like. I think I'll do it that way. Alright, so for that we're going to have to use a glue dot. I don't use glue dots too much. Don't know why. I use them when I had my paper pumpkin kits, but don't use them very much on their own. Alright, if we wanted to tape down those edges, we could. I know, two bows together looks a little weird, but we're covering up a blunder. Alright, let's figure this out now. I think I want to bring in that green, I feel like. Yes, I want to bring in that green. So let's go ahead and do this 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Or you know what? No, let's do 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, which it already is. All right. Because what we'll do here, let me grab out my vanilla base. So this would be a good card for someone who has a birthday near Christmas, I would say. So let's get that happy birthday. I think this is the go-to greetings. Yes, that will look great. So let's go ahead and stamp that first before we lay anything down, just to make sure that it all works. Sorry, pretty loud. All right, so let's just line that up. Okay, looks good. Let's put this down first. Oh no, one of my alarms is going off. That's what happens when you have so many medicines to take. I already took my important one. The chemo pill is the most important one, so that one I already took. All right, so let's put that there. Let's put this. Put this here. And there you are. Let me move some of this out of the way. All right, let's get this over here. We have a lot of stamps to clean. All right, so there you are. There's the card we just did today. Kind of makes it look like a package, a bow. See how very light there. And then here's the alternatives I did. We have that one. We're using some of those that we cut out yesterday. I'm trying to figure out what I want to put there. I think I might take this all off and run this through an embossing folder. I think that's going to work out good. And then, of course, I had to do my four corners card, where I take one sheet of cardstock and I do, here, let me put that from under there. There we go. So I take one sheet of cardstock. This case, it was 7.5 by 10, and went down the middle and across and did my little 4-peat cards. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Give me a thumbs up. Share with your friends. But most of all, have a great day. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.